Welcome back to my channel JBR Online Classes. Please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon.
Hello everyone. So this is the second video from the exercise 21.1. Here sum number 15. The following table gives the daily wages of worker in a factory. So here the class intervals are 45 to 50, 50 to 55, then 55 to 60 up to 75 to 80. And the frequency are 5, 8, 30, 25, 14, 12 and 6. Calculate their mean by shortcut method. Okay, so at first you have to find out the mid mark of the class interval. So 55 to 50, the mid mark are 47.5. To find out the mid mark, you have to just add these two 1 and then divide it by 2. First one 47.5, second one 52, third one, last one 77.5. Okay, so as there are total 7 numbers, so the here 62.5 assumed as A. Okay, and then you have to find out the value di, where the formula is xi minus A. So xi minus A, that means 47.5 minus 62.5, that equal to minus 15. Then 52.5 minus 62.5 minus 10, 57.5 minus 62.5, that equal to minus 5, then 0, and then 67.5 minus 62.5, it's 5, 10, 15. And then you have to just multiply mid mark, Fi and Di, that means 5 into minus 15 minus 75, 8 into 10 minus 80 and so on. So here now next thing you have to find out the summation of Fi Di, that equal to minus 25, and the summation of Fi, that equal to 100. So here mean equal to the formula A plus summation Fi Di by summation Fi. So 62.5 plus minus 25 by 100, that equal to 62.25 is the answer. Now sum number 16. In sum number 16, calculate the mean of the distribution given below. So here the class intervals are 11 to 20, 21 to 30, 31 to 50 up to 71 to 80. Now there is one difference. In the previous all the sums, the class intervals are in a continuous, but here they are not in continue. As here 11 to 20, the next one will be start from 21 to 30. So first you have to change this class interval into a continuation. So as to change the class interval, you have to first write down 10.5 minus 20.5. Okay, this is the new class interval column. If the given class interval are not in continuous proportion, then you have to just change the class interval into continuation. So here 10.5 to 20.5, the next one 20.5 to 30.5, then 30.5 to 40.5 up to 70.5 to 8.5. So the next one you have to find out the mid value. So just add these two 1, then divided by 2, and that becomes 15.5. Next one 25.5, 35.5 and 75.5 last one. So here let A equal to 40.55. Now next the frequency 2, 6, 10, 12, 9, 7, 4. Next thing, as I here solve this problem by using the step deviation method, but in your book you have to solve this problem by shortcut method. So I hope you can solve this problem by shortcut method. I here solve this problem by step deviation method, so that's why I find out the value of ui, but you have to solve this problem with the shortcut method, so you have to find out the value of di as same as the previous one. So finally here the mean is 46.9. Sum number 17 and 18 are very easy problems, so I hope you can solve this problem, and it's not possible to me to solve the same kind of problem again and again in the video. So I'm just trying to solve as much as possible. So here now sum number 19. In sum number 19, the mean of the following frequency distribution is 57.6 is given, and the sum of the total frequency that equal to 50. Okay, so first you have to make a table, and from the table you have to just find out the summation Fi, and then you have to find out summation Fi xi. Okay, so from the table here summation Fi will become 32.p plus q, and summation Fi xi will come 1980 plus 30p plus 70q. Now here as sum of total frequency that equal to 50, so 32 plus p plus q that equal to 50. So here p plus q equal to 18, this is the first one. Now second one, the mean equal to 57.5. So formula summation Fi xi divided by Fi, that equal to mean, so that equal to 57.5. So from that the equation will come 3 8p plus 7q that equal to 94. Now you have to solve these two equation by simultaneous linear equation method. So here I apply the elimination method. So first I multiply 7 with the first equation and then multiply 1 with the second equation, and from that here p equal to 8. Now here p plus q equal to 18. So if p equal to 8, then definitely q equal to 10. Sum number 20. The following given tables gives the lifetime in days of 100 electricity tubes of a certain make. Lifetime in days less than 50, the number of tubes equal to 8. Less than 100, the number of tubes equal to 23. Okay, so here the lifetime in days is less than 50. That means first you have to make or change it into the class interval. So less than 50, that means 0 to 50. Next one, less than 100, that means 50 to 100. Then less than 150, so 100 to 150. Okay, like this way you have to change the first column into class interval. Now next thing, the number of tubes here given, it's ultimately the cumulative frequency. Okay, it's not the frequency, remember that. As here less than 50, that means 8, and second one less than 100, that equal to 23, that means the 8 will be considered here as 23 in the. Okay, so if you find out the 0 to 50, then the frequency will be 8, but if you find out only the frequency 50 to 100, then it's not 23, it's 23 minus 8, that equal to 15. Okay, so the given table here, given column is the cumulative frequency column, so you have to change it into the frequency column. Remember that first one you have to make a class interval, and second one you have to make a separate column for frequency. As 8 will be same, then 23 minus 8 15, 55 minus 23 32, then 81 minus 55 26, 93 minus 81 12, and then 100 minus 93 that equal to 7. Next thing, class mark, that means mid value. So 50 plus 0 by 2, that equal to 25, then 75, 125, 175, 225, 275. Consider A as 175. Then here you have to apply the step deviation method. So ui, first find out the value of ui, then fi ui, and finally you will get the mean. Here the mean equal to 145 days. Now the last problem, sum number 21. Okay, I hope you like my video. Please share this video with your friends, and please subscribe my channel if you are new subscriber. So here, using the information given in the adjoining histogram, calculate the mean correct to one decimal place. Okay, so now in the given diagram here, from the x-axis here 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, that means they are the class interval. So first 20 to 30, then 30 to 40, then 40 to 50, 50 to 60, and last one 60 to 70. Now in the y-axis, the given number are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That are the scale, the axis, y-axis scale. So from 20 to 30, the bar will be in 3. So here 20 to 30, here 3. Next one 30 to 40, the bar in 5. So here 30 to 45. Next one 40 to 50, the bar in 12, up to 12. Then 50 to 60, the bar up to 9, and then 60 to 70, the bar up to 4. So here the frequency, then you have to find out the class mark, that means mid value, and then finally fi xi. Okay, that means here I have used the direct method. So here the mean, the formula will be summation fi xi by summation fi, and that equal to 46.8 up to 1 decimal.